Spiritual Deals in the building. Hope you've been doing great. Focusing on yourself. And just being a better person every day. Every day. But yeah. Grinding through your 20s. What you want to do is just grind through your 20s. You don't want to be wasting time going out here partying and doing all these extra things, because unless if you have yourself set already, then you can do all that stuff. But if you don't, and that's like the majority of guys out here, you want to get on your shit from early. You don't want to get on your shit later, because you got to understand, people regret the actions that they make in their younger years, and then that leads into their later life. And you don't want to sit back later in life and be like, why did I waste my time with all these people that didn't serve me no purpose, and just took me off my grind? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, you want to work through your 20s, get that money, stack it up, and live up in your 30s. That's what everyone's programmed to do. Party and do all these extra things when they're young, and then work hard in their 30s and 40s. Bro, why would you want to do that when you can be sitting back from when you're 30 if you start to focus on yourself from early? And that's what you got to understand. Get on your shit, man. Get in your shit before the shit hits the fan. That's what I mean. People don't see the bigger picture until... Yeah, but people don't see the bigger picture until they're like older. They're like, wow, I really regret all the time I wasted with these people. And most time, the people that you're around now, that you're going out and doing all this extra stuff with, won't even be in your life in the later future. And you got to understand, you're going to go through a lot of hardships in life. A lot of hardships and tribulations. And this is why you want to learn to be alone and learn to love your own company, because there's going to be times in life where people won't be around you like that. You won't be able to call up on all these friends and be like, oh, can you help me with this? Can I have some money? Most time, your friends won't lend you money. If your friend can't lend you money, then what is really the need for them, bro? If they can't lend you money or be there for you when you need help or something, what are they really there for? That's what I mean. Most of your friends aren't really your friends, bro. Most of your friends are just there around you just so you can live an entertaining life. Like, really do sit back and think about what your friends are really doing for you in your actual life and how they impact it. Because that's what I had to think back and realise, that all these people that I had in my life before, how did they really contribute to me to like getting to the next level? They didn't. So you know what I did? I got rid of them, and that was the best option I went with, bro. That was the best thing I went with, because I learned that you don't need people. But I'm telling you don't need people, and you gotta understand, people out here are for themselves. That's what I realized. People are out here for themselves. They aren't here to really better you in a way or be there for you. As I said, bro, most people only look out for their own selves and their own back. And you should do the same thing, you know what I mean? Don't be giving your last blessings to people that don't really deserve it. Because you'll sit back and be like, wow, I thought this person would be here for me this day. Like the same person that you went out all this partying with, talking with each other about all your problems and all these extra things, and next thing you know, they're nowhere to be seen during the hard times. That's what I mean. People will learn this later in life, you know what I mean? And I won't have to go through this, because I already got rid of these people that don't really need to be there, you know what I mean? And I'm so thankful for the Lord coming in for me at an early age and blessing me with all this wisdom and knowledge to come in the camera and come teach other people what you should do. Because now I won't be at the point where I have to suffer and need people for help, because I've learned how to help myself and learned how to maneuver my way throughout this matrix. And that's what you got to learn, how to maneuver throughout the matrix, because we live in a backwards world and a evil society. People out here have a lot of evil like plots and plans against just anyone, bro. That's what I realized, bro. People have evil plots and plans, and you never really know like who's really there for you and who's not, bro. That's why I always tell you to really have yourself and have your own back, because if everyone falls by the wayside, at least you got yourself, and at least if people leave out your life, you won't really care, bro, and you won't really worry too much because you know you have yourself. And this is why I want you to practice seam retention and become an introvert. You'll start to realize once you become an introvert and seam retention, life will flow so much more peacefully. You'll get shit done just like that, like a snap of a finger, and you'll start to think about things to better your life and the things that can actually help better yourself in the future. Like I have ideas in my head that I want to start to achieve, like getting my own house, like, but I'm talking about I want to be making like big money, living in a nice big house. But I want to be living in a penthouse, I can't lie, but I want to be living in a penthouse and it's bringing bitches up there. Don't have to be going on to this extra clubbing and stuff like this. I can just bring things back to my house, and that would be it. That would be that. The party's at my house, bro. Literally, that's what you want to do. You want to bring the party back to you and not go to the party. But yeah, goddamn, man. And people might think I'm a narcissist. They're like, this guy's a narcissist. He only cares about himself. This is what I mean. Once you start to love yourself, people will start to assume this about you, that you're a narcissist, or you're just full of yourself. But that's the whole point of seam retention. And I'm not a people pleaser. Literally, when you're not a people pleaser, you don't care about what people think about you, because I'm not here to please others no more. I've learned hard lessons to really know why not to be a people pleaser. Literally, people pleasers just get pushed over, used and abused. That's one thing you don't want to do out in this matrix, because that's what a lot of people will do. Like, if you're a nice guy like me, like, I'm still a nice guy. I might not be, like I said, I got a genuine heart, and I'm nice to everyone, bro. And when you're too nice to people, like, they sometimes like to take advantage of it. But that's the thing. Don't let people take advantage of you out here. That's what people will do when they sense you're a nice guy. They think, oh yeah, this guy's a cool guy. He ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I can push him over. Don't let no one push you over. As soon as you see someone like trying to try some sort of tactic or something, make sure you just cut the cord, bro, because you know they're no good for you. Make sure you know the people that are good for you and the people that are not good for you. Like, because you'll have people coming in and out of your life once you start to level up, and you'll know the people that's there for you and the people that's not, bro. Remember, like, you'll know who to call up on and stuff like this. You'll know it deep down in your soul. But yeah, reality just flows so much smoother being an introvert. And as I said, I want guys to, like, serious retainers. I'm not talking about people that ain't retaining that just watching my video from now and they're like, oh yeah, being an introvert's cool. But I want serious guys that retains for over at least 365 days to become an introvert, because once you've retained for 365 days, all the knowledge and wisdom you'll unlock will make you become an introvert. And the fact that you'll be masculine, it's essential. You have to, because people don't like to hear like the truth and stuff like this, but like, not like the real shit, but people don't like to hear the real shit and stuff like this, because you gotta understand, a lot of people out here are just fake. They're fake. And yeah, bro, like, you'll understand this, bro. A lot of people out here are fake in this world. I'm not just talking about a small group, I'm talking about the world, bro. It's because they're programmed, and they haven't rewired their mind to the point where they see that reality, that we live in a matrix. People don't know that we live in a matrix. I know that we live in a matrix, but people don't know that we live in a matrix. and they just living it every day, thinking everything's correct, listening to the news, going along with the usual things that everyone's doing out here. And you'll start to understand everything out here is a distraction from you really just focusing on your own path and yourself. And that's why I tell you to really get away from these friends, bro. Like, get away from all these friends and stuff like this, because you gotta understand, bro, friends, what I realized, bro, friends are fake, bro. Like, most time, like, when you have a friend, bro, ask yourself this, bro. Like, ask yourself this: could you really call up this person if you're in some sort of trouble? Like, could you call them up and be like, oh, can you come help me? Most time you couldn't, because most people are not really there for you. I'm telling you, most people are just out for themselves and looking for their own gain. But yeah, that's all I got for the video. Make sure you stay tuned. Remember, focus on yourself. But I'm out. Peace.